Why are you doing that? Ain't that some white people?
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Tone Red and this is the Tone Deaf Chronicles. So last week you learned a little bit more about me. You learned that I'm a vegetarian, and today I'm going to give you just some of the things that I hear as a vegetarian. Some of these things, I don't love to hear them. Some of these things are quite annoying. Some of them are just like comes with the territory, but I'm just gonna put you in the mind of a person who has a different lifestyle, a different food, a different dietary lifestyle than the majority. You know, as if being black wasn't enough.
You still eat turkey, right?
Vegetarian, vegetarian. No, baby, I can't. I don't know what goes through their mind when they hear vegetarian, and then why they think like, oh no, like. So I understand that turkey is usually a alternative to like beef, but it's an alternative if you're a meat eater, you're trying to eat healthy, not a veg.
So you can't eat meat, and you can't eat cheese, right? And then you also can't eat eggs, and then you also can't eat any yogurt.
I'm not a vegan, but vegetarian. So eggs and dairy products are still in my diet.
Why are you doing that? Ain't that some white people?
So for this one, I can't get too mad at it because at one point in my life thought that primarily white people were vegetarians. I had never even heard what a vegan was. But I mostly, like, when I heard vegetarian, I thought it was the loopiest thing that I've ever heard. Like, so you decided to only eat vegetables in life and nothing else. I don't get it. I don't understand. But I think, like, just as I can, like, the decision to do it more so came from, like, the way meat just kind of rested on my body. I don't really love it. So I decided to give vegetarian, actually I started off as a pescatarian, and I decided to give that a chance to see if that would help or give me more energy, because I was hearing that people are more energized and, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, I want to see what that's about. And I just, you know, I want to live a healthier lifestyle, and I want to be around for as long as I can. So I wanted to see if this is going to help me to be healthier. And I would say overall it has been.
How long are you gonna do that? Like, how long are you gonna do that for?
And then put a time limit on it. I mean, did you have a time frame for me? Did you have a date that you wanted me to end this by? Did you have something that you needed me to do? Something you wanted me to try? This next one, when I tell you,
I'm pretty much a vegetarian too. Like, I only eat chicken on Tuesdays. You know, with my Taco Tuesdays, gotta have a chicken. But I mostly. Oh wait, but I gotta have my seafood Fridays. Got to have my seafood Friday. What? Gotta have a seafood board, baby. If you ain't boiling, then you know. No. Wait. How do I forget my steak Saturday? I gotta have me a good old steak on Saturday, and then on Sunday I may eat a burger or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty vegetarian.
in my opinion, this is possibly the worst thing you could say to somebody that is a vegetarian or a vegan. No, you are not a vegetarian. You are a person who mainly eats vegetables with some meat on the side. So you could say, like, you know, my diet is kind of similar to that. There's so many alternatives, so many different things you could say. My diet is similar to that. I try to have my meatless Mondays. Really try to cut back on the pork and on the beef. Now I want you to understand, for people that, you know, say this, don't think I'm coming at you, because I want you to understand that it's really, in the beginning, making this decision and transitioning over for me, it was really tough. You know what I'm saying? So not like saying no to chicken and being at a cookout and saying no to that hamburger, like it was tough. You know what I mean? So it's like going through that process and having to kind of wean yourself off of meat, and for somebody to just be like, well, I eat meat, 3 times a week, but for the most part I'm a vegetarian. Like, it's kind of like, but you ain't sacrificing the way I'm sacrificing. So don't do that. Don't do that.
I got the hamburgers on the grill. You want?
Oh no, remember I'm a vegetarian.
You still doing that?
Yes. And then we go back to what, number 2 or 3?
How long you gonna be doing that?
There's no time limit. Oh, it's a lifestyle change. Like when you decided to put down them cigarettes, lifestyle change. When you decided to put down that beer so you could, shrink the stomach, lifestyle change. Maybe when you decided to stop cheating on your wife, lifestyle change. Like it's a lifestyle change. Like it's not a time limit on it. Like that's just how I'm living life nowadays. The moral of the story: if somebody decides to make a change for them and you don't get it or you don't understand it, don't criticize it. Just, if you don't understand it, you just, oh, okay. Oh, that's okay, yeah. You don't gotta approve it. You don't have to say great. You don't have to, you don't have to do none of that. You don't. Because guess what? When they made the decision, they didn't think of you as they were making the decision. They just made the decision for themselves. So we don't need your stamp of approval. So at the same way we don't need your stamp of approval, we also don't need your criticism. And this is with anything. Don't criticize somebody for a decision that they made that you don't understand. Especially if they're not asking for your advice. Well, I think, don't care. Do you have any of these same situations? Anybody talked about your lifestyle changes? Now don't be commenting nothing crazy like, yeah, I decided to, start killing animals and sacrificing them, and my family just doesn't get it. I mean, I wouldn't get it either. Is there any fellow vegetarians out there, vegans out there? I don't know if I can do the vegan life. I'm still praying about it. Just became a vegetarian maybe like two seconds ago. So I'm still praying about the vegan thing. I don't know if that's the calling on my life that God has, but any other fellow, veg heads out there, you can just shoot a fist up in solidarity. But I hope, y'all are, guys, I'm tired, all right? I'm getting fatter by the day. I'm getting hairier by the day. And I just look ungroomed and unkept, all right? Being in YouTube land is one of the only things that's just holding me on to sanity, all right? I really hope y'all have an outlet. And I hope this is one of them. Tell your friends about me, because I know I made you laugh today. Right? I know I made you laugh today. So go ahead and tell your friends so they can laugh. And then go ahead and subscribe, because I know you haven't done that. Oh yeah, I know. I know. Subscribe, okay? Comment and like, because that's what happens here. But remember, tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday, it already happened. And there's nothing that you can do about it. So enjoy today. You better love today. You better live today. Smile today. All right? And if you have a bad day, guess what? Think about how you can reframe your mind. Don't think of it as a bad day. Think of it as like, ooh, this was a bad moment. What can I do in the next moment to make it better? I love you for real.